Welcome back to Suikoden Part 14 with ConorHughes. We're both fueled by bacon or bacon-like substitutes or meats that are similar to bacon but are in fact chicken, which is only like bacon in the fact that it is a protein.
But when you're talking about fast food, the similarities to bacon are all there.
I'm not sure I would consider chicken. Now, fried chicken, fast food, maybe, depending on how it's prepared, but I'm not sure chicken in general is a fast food. It's a pretty lean protein overall.
Yeah. This was a fried chicken though. This is like a fried chicken Wendy's sandwich type
I
thing.
see. I see.
In a biscuit with honey and spice.
Well, before we got this kicked off, I came out here to farm money because I was noticing that my two guys, Flick and Humphrey, suck. Like, their damage is absolutely atrocious, and it's not because their stats are bad. It's because they have low-level weapons. But I'm making my way back to town so that I can talk to people and figure out what my next step is, because I don't remember.
I could tell you if you were so inclined.
I actually am inclined for the guy with the guide to tell me where I need to go.
Okay, we need to go back to the base and recruit Louis Kahn into the party.
That's right. Well, I just need to make it outside then.
Yeah, we will have to have Humphrey and Flick in the party for a little while, but I'm not sure if it's worth it to like level up their weapons, all the way or anything.
We'll see. At the very least, I can't go wrong with more money.
No, certainly not.
That's it's the strategy of my second favorite Disney villain, and the Disney villain most like me, I think. Governor Radcliffe from Pocahontas. With his
I don't think I've ever
song.
seen Pocahontas.
You're missing out.
Really?
Disney is famous for having catchy songs to carry, the narrative. It's pretty easy to guess what the narrative of Pocahontas is. I mean, if you're an American, you've probably heard the story like 70 or 80 times, and you almost certainly did a play as a child about the first Thanksgiving, you know what I mean?
Sure.
And Pocahontas and all of those topics. But the songs in Pocahontas are hot fire, and they really never do anything like those songs ever again. Savages is literally just straight up people who are super racist to each other being racist, and a narrative in the background that like, hey, whoa guys, we should chill out. I don't know that there's another Disney song from a mainstream movie that does that. Now, Lion King 2 had the Deception Disgrace song, but that's not that was like a direct-to-video. Those aren't really canon.
All right.
Have I missed where I'm supposed to be going?
Well, if you want to recruit Louis Kahn, you can talk
I
to
do.
Sanchez.
Yes, Sanchez. Yes, he's over here. Yes, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just so lost in my own thoughts. All right. Which loser do I change out here? Can't get rid of Flick or Humphrey. I don't want to get rid of Kai, so it's a Ruby who's losing out.
Right.
Now, am I going to need Louis Kahn for, like, fighting?
No. You can pretty much just go straight to... I think you're going to go straight to the den. And then Louis Kahn will do his thing. And he probably, I think he automatically leaves. Like, you don't need to...
Well, I'll still have to come back.
And then Milia will join you. Sorry, go ahead.
Ooh, Milia? Oh, the Dragon Vice Commander?
That's correct.
Alright. It's me, Liu Khan. I'm old as fuck, and I made alchemy and shit. Alright, I need to go to the other side. Yeah.
Right.
Well, you told me to go straight to the Dragon's Den, so don't tell me what you'd do. I know what you'd do. It'd be wrong. Don't try to trick me.
I mean, the den of the dragon is in the room where all the dragons
Yeah,
sleep,
I agree, but it didn't take me
location.
there. I'm going to the Dragon Knight Fortress.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna go find the Judgment Knights of Thunder.
Oh
wow! You don't know that? You never seen Psyche K?
No.
You're actually missing out just for this. I'll send you the song. It's so fucking good. But it's AMV that also includes scenes from Psyche K about a dude who thinks he's a like psychic ninja warrior sent to defeat a dark conspiracy, but in fact he's just a regular high schooler who makes it all up to impress his friends.
Nice.
But every time he starts talking about it, Judgment Knights of Thunder starts playing. It's the soundtrack is actually so fucking good. Here you go.
Love it.
Top shit.
Thank you.
Judgment Knights of. Just take a little listen to that.
Yeah, this is pretty great. Reminds me a bit of Sword, or Yes.
Look
like more Japanese and anime.
He's not doing anything. He did get 3 levels, so that's not bad. Oh, I got him.
Got him.
No, I don't. He reacted, but then he didn't react. Liu Kang.
Maybe we need to go back to the Dragon Knights and talk to them, and they'll bring you here.
Yeah, okay.
The guide's like not particular about that.
So, someone was like, "Why are you trying to bully Connor into playing 4 games with you when he's just trying to draw comics?" Let me say this, audience. Let me say this to you. Number 1, Connor is an adult who can say no to me. Number 2, I have chosen Tales of Destiny 2 with great care as the next game we're going to play. You see, I know that Connor is an artist who uses this time to make art. And as a galaxy brain super smart individual who still wants to play Tales of Destiny 2 with someone a lot, I'd actually love a full party, but I don't even know if we can do 2 people. You know, I haven't been able to ever get multiplayer to work correctly. As a super smart person, I've already solved this problem because Tales of Destiny 2, the only time I will need Connor's input is when we are fighting, which is not like, that's less than half of the game, right? You can safely draw while I'm wandering around town because the game is also partially voice acted and contains some filler text and stuff like that. He won't, you know, he can just glance up in his Connorish ways. If you've ever seen Connor streaming, you know that he's going to be hunched over in a way that can't be good for his shoulders. And then the chat is going to reflect off his glasses, and he's going to look up slightly and over to his right. And then he's going to smile and respond and then get back to drawing. You're Master Luke Cam. I had no idea you were a member of the Liberation. I don't remember what voice I had for this guy. Fuck. It was weird, though. Please, sir, will you take a look at our dragons? Of course. Wow. We really locked this story in here. Oh, look, these dragons, their lower dantian is damaged. We just need to influence their pineal gland in order to rotate their chi into Wu Wei. They have been poisoned with a sleeping poison. Not a disease. No, somebody gave them poison. I had a feeling someone was sneaking into our domain. Is there a cure? I could prepare an antidote, but I would need certain ingredients. Moonlight weed, black dragon orchid, and... What is the other ingredient? Tell me now, old man. We'll leave it till later. First get those 2. Commander Tyr, there should be some moonlight weed in Seek Valley. Seek Valley. Sir Joshua, the only dragons awake are Futch's Black and my own Thrash. I will take Tyr and his men to Seek Valley on Thrash. Good luck, Milia. Commander Tyr, let's hurry to Seek Valley. You know, it's occurring to me I don't have that many feminine voices in my repertoire. I think Cleo and Milia just sound alike.
I mean, you got the spirit of what the character is.
Sure,
It doesn't really matter
exactly.
how,
No, it does
how
matter.
it is.
Listen, I was watching Critical Role, and Laura Bailey was doing Ashley's voice acting. It was fucking incredible. Until she got tired of it midway through a line and just was like, okay, I'm Laura Bailey again. Okay. Oh my god.
I definitely got to catch up on some Critical Role.
Let me think.
But there's just so much content.
This is the worst. This is the worst arc. They've had some bad arcs before, but for campaign 3, this is easily the worst one. The museum arc. Until this episode 21, it was actually boring and stupid. Like, I was like, holy crap. Like, for the people at the table, it was probably entertaining, but as a viewer, I was like, I hate this arc. It's so bad. All right. Moonlight weed grows deep in Seek Valley. They're said to bloom among the crystals. The thing is, they've agreed to do a job that they're clearly too incompetent and have no experience at doing, which is stealing things. No, wait a second.
I see, at the museum.
Yes. How
I
far
thought we were
behind are
talking
you?
about our Moonlight Weed here.
No. How far behind are you on Critical Role? It's okay to tell me. I'm not going to judge you if you're like 10 episodes behind.
I mean, when I say I gotta catch up on Critical Role, I mean, like, I haven't really been watching it. I popped in every once in a while. It seemed fun, but, like, I haven't actually dedicated.
It's fine.
You know,
Campaign 3 is a little weird. A lot of the character classes are custom, like Matt designed them himself. And they add another member, Robbie Damon, as Dorian Storm. And he's amazing, but he leaves the show part of the way through. And it sucks. Okay, where is Seek Valley from here?
If you go back to the courtyard of the Knights,
Okay.
Dragon Knights, it'll fly out. Is that the one? Is that the campaign he created the Echo Knight for?
No, that's campaign 2.
Okay.
I'm guessing this is Thrash over here. What's
Yeah.
up, bro? Master Tyr, let's fly to Seek Valley on my Thrash. I always think this is weird, right? I see this a lot in fiction where people like name their guns or their swords or their fighter jets. But for me, that always seems really cringe. Like, I get naming spaceships, right? But I'm never like, let's hop on the Wellerman and Wellerman with it. I just go, hey, let's go to the Wellerman and pull all the supplies we need off of it. I don't get the naming of swords. I mean, you know, like calling your sword Tengar or whatever, right? Are you just gonna be like, yo, dude, my sword's name is Tengar to everyone you meet that shows any interest in your sword at all? That's not as cool to me as being like, this is the Ultima weapon, and you could see how much health I have left by the color of the blade. And no one's ever like, oh man, what's the name of that sword? They're like, oh, that must be the Ultima weapon. The storied sword of legend.
I feel like the name sword convention is more like an internal monologue thing. Like you're sort of you're alone and you're talking to yourself, or you're alone and you're with your animal, your companion.
You're not making it sound better though, right? You're aware of that. You're making it sound worse.
I think it's reasonable, you know. If you're alone most of the time and you're like flying on your dragon, you talk to your dragon, you talk to your horse, right? You might name a horse. You name your cat.
First off, one, I did not name a moray.
Okay, well, you know.
2, I didn't raise a moray. 3, I don't even like a moray.
If you got a cat, would you name it?
After having to do with a moray right now, I would not raise another cat.
But if you got a cat, would you name it?
I would, but I mean, I call a moray cat. I also call her ham moray or cat. I call her cat a lot. She responds to it. She also responds to ham ham. She basically knows when I'm referring to her. I can call her anything because she's a cat. She's not smart enough to understand the full scope of human language. She understands simple gestures, but not pointing. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Amore, but she's also terrible and awful to me. And I think a lot of people overestimate the intelligence and emotional capacity. What the fuck? We needed a dragon to get up here. How is this guy just chilling in a fucking... Oh my god. This is... Well, no one has ever done this trope better than the first Dragon Age Origins. Alright? Where you get to the final boss, and is his name Sandor? Is there covered in blood. There's a room full of dead people around him, and he goes, enchantment? And you're like, wow, this makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking terrifying. Oh, I went the wrong way.
You mean the guy that's kind of got, like, he's got a mental deficiency of some kind?
I mean, he just says enchantment all the time.
Right.
Enchantment? Who are these people? What do you want? If you've got no business with me, go ahead. Join the Liberation Army? I can't trust you. If you bring me disciples, Mass, Meese, Moose, and Moes here, I'll consider your proposition. Damn it, Connor, why didn't you tell me to bring Mass, Meese, Moose, and Moose?
Well, first of all, you can't access this area without first going on Thrash.
Oh, so I'd have to flicking Humphrey out so that I can fit the four of them, Milia and Tyr.
Correct.
So is Thrash now the airship version of our party?
I'm not sure how we get back here. I kind of got to look that up. But
we'll probably teleport, just like everything else.
Right. Yeah, you can probably just teleport with the blinking mirror. But then how do you get out? You know, because you can't enter the world map.
I don't know.
In this area.
Who knows? We'll find out more.
It might be considered a dungeon, and you can use the escape talisman.
Oh.
This guy got moves.
Yeah, he's got strong moves. I may need to put him down quick. I'm feeling him out, seeing how strong he is. The answer's not strong.
A good solid critical, and he'd be down in the first round.
I can't bet on criticals though. Not that kind of guy.
Oh, sound setting 2. I think that's the one for like menus and stuff, so that's actually reasonably useful.
We'll see. We'll see, ConorHughes. We shall see. So anyway, there's a lot of games that if I can get 2 hours with Connor to play retro games, I'm gonna play.
Yeah, I think
some of them will be multiplayer, some of them won't. But most of the time, Connor's just gonna be drawing, you know? Is it Big Titty Milfs? Is it live Elven Warriors? Is it some guy who's like half human, half dwarf, half god from Pennsylvania? I don't know. Is he the reincarnation of the dwarf god? We may never know at the rate that Charlie gives us story drips.
Or at the rate that I draw.
Wow. Listen, you don't need to dunk on yourself about that, you know?
You
draw at the speed you need. My beef is with Charlie Stickney, all right?
I would say his speed and pacing of stories is actually relatively fast for the comic world.
It's the cliffhanger. It's the cliffhanger. You know, I don't like cliffhangers. I get it, and I get that it's sellable, right? You know, and that's what you're looking to do because you're selling a product. But for me, a cliffhanger is unsatisfying, especially if you keep doing it over and over again. A satisfying conclusion leaves people with a sense of fulfillment, especially if there's like a warm, happy ending. Look at the end of Avengers. What the fuck is happening here? Yeah, flick and mirror at the same level.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to destroy enough stuff around this guy. Let me see what this guide says here. It only becomes a real threat when you remove the crystals that are revolving around it. At which point, it will start using entire party attacks, which do moderate damage. Save your best spells for that point, and you should finish it off with little problems.
I see.
So you might want to save the rest of your raging storms for later.
These are all AoE attacks is the problem. I got rid of the guy who had good...
Flick has good, individual attacks, because
I don't know what they do,
runes... I mean, the lightning rune's pretty good at that stuff.
You do have someone raging... to explain to me what these spells did.
I could look it up, sure. Yeah, he has a lightning rune, right?
Yes. No, I'm good. 200 damage is nothing.
Because you also have the raging rune, which you just got from the other, I think the other dungeon, or you could buy it. I forget what you got a bunch.
That's the fire rune.
Or you got at least one. No, you got the raging rune, which is the upgrade version of the lightning rune. Okay, Angry Blow is 150 damage to one enemy. Rainstorm is 100 damage to all enemies. Raging Blow is 600 damage to one enemy, and Ball of Lightning is 1000 damage to one enemy.
Judgment Knights of... Judgment Knights of Thunder. There we go. We're gonna get him. I was told he was gonna do a total party attack.
Maybe next round.
If he doesn't want to come out with it, that's fine. I'll shake your bouncy booty.
What?
You never seen that movie? All right, never mind. We trained him wrong as a joke.
See, the red version now is when he does the AoE stuff.
We're about to lay on it a raging blow. That ain't no 600 damage.
Maybe he has like spell
reduction, yeah. Well, he didn't even attack this round. Well, that's certainly a choice. It's not a good choice, but it is a choice.
He's building tension.
Oh, give me a break. Okay, what's building tension? My fist in my hand as I squeeze it like that Arthur meme.
I don't know that meme either.
You don't know the Arthur cartoon, the Anteaters?
Yeah, I guess I've seen maybe that.
He
ripped something. I think I don't know. I don't know.
He doesn't know.
Yep.
This probably won't hurt that much. Actually, it didn't hurt that much, surprisingly. Like, there was a clear delineation of who was hurt more than others, though.
Yeah, some people get really bombed out.
Well, I mean, Tier is just juiced up on all 984 on a non-critical. That's ridiculous. Who's coming up with these numbers? I'm Alan Tudyk. No, I'm not. If I was Alan Tudyk, I would be a Disney voice actor in basically every Disney movie from here till forever.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of voice acting, huh? He's pretty funny, though, in live. I like him as an actor.
That's because he's great at what he does.
I mean, you can't really go wrong with the cast of Firefly in general.
I don't know about that.
Really? I mean, Gina Torres.
I didn't like the doctor guy. I didn't think he was very good.
Yeah, he's kind of a dweeb.
Whoever played River just disappeared from the internet after Firefly for a bit. I don't know that I've ever seen Summer go out. Yeah.
Yeah, Summer Glau. I don't think she's into like the acting thing now.
I mean, she got tons of harassment, so.
Did she? I didn't know.
Yeah.
Why?
Name
Just in
one thing
general.
that goes together better than actors and being harassed.
Better?
Yeah,
Nothing, I
that's
guess,
pretty
really.
much. Yeah, this just happens.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't this thing dead? Why are you still? What are we doing here?
Yeah, you still finish your spells, I think, after you.
Wow. All
After
right.
it's dead.
Well, that's weird. 70,000 bits though. That ain't nothing. All right, quickly, we gotta get that rest. Oh, we don't get a rest. We get a memory card check. Well. So Avengers had a very neat tie-up. Cyclone rune, huh? That sounds pretty significant.
That's the upgrade to the Wind Rune. So you could put it on, I guess, Ruby if you want.
I will put it on Ruby. You know, a lot of people stopped watching Marvel after they rolled through Infinity War Saga, Phase 4 or whatever. They aren't watching the new ones. They felt it was wrapped up, and that's just fine, you know? I still haven't watched the Spider-Man movie, which means I'm not ready to watch Multiverse of Madness. And I'm only halfway through the last episode of Moon Knight. You know, I'm just behind. Well, I'm behind on Spider-Man because you can't fucking watch it anywhere.
Yeah, you have to buy the episodes.
You do?
Or the movie.
Right.
The movie.
I don't know where you can fucking get it.
I think Amazon?
Oh, you mean you have to buy like a physical copy? I have to watch
No,
it on
like,
my PlayStation.
you can buy, like, you know, watch the streaming capacity.
Interesting. All right, I'll think about it.
Charlie did that, like, 2 weeks ago or so, he was telling me.
Because I need the Spider-Man. Bring me pictures of the Spider-Man. You know, I heard someone say that Spider-Man was the first OnlyFans. It was so funny. Could this be moonlight weed? Probably. That's moonlight weed, all right. It's used as a restorative. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Who's that? Come on out. How could she say something if she hadn't appeared yet? That's my question. I'm impressed that you made it this far, but I can't let you leave with the moonlight weed. Whoever you are, we had a rough time getting here. We're taking this stuff. Oh my, but I actually own this mountain. You can't just take whatever you want from it. You know, you'll have to pay for it at my item shop right here. What an energetic young man. She probably says something like shonen. But I'm talking to Tyr right now, so please be quiet. Tyr, you must be getting tired of this Liberation Army game. You will give me the rune on your right hand. The Soul Eater. Don't look so angry, Tyr. I won't force you to give it up. I have something more elegant in mind. Come on out, Ted. It's been a long time, Tyr. You sure were cruel to leave me behind on my own. But I forgive you. We're old friends. Now, will you give me back the rune I lent you? I was able to live 300 years because of that rune, so I need it back. Please give it back. I mean, I'm guessing don't return the Soul Eater rune is what I'm supposed to do, right?
Probably.
What do you mean probably? Look at the fucking guy. Oh my god.
The guy doesn't have, like, the break. I don't think this is an actual choice.
The rune. I said don't return the rune. What are you doing?
It's gonna blow them up.
Oh, well, that's less stupid than what I thought was happening. Judgment Knights of... Can you hear me? I don't have much time. A strange connection remains between the rune and the one who carried it. That is me. I'm speaking to you through the rune. My body has been taken over by Windy's Conquer rune and is no longer mine. Tyr, you must promise to forgive me for what I'm about to do. What was that? Ted, hurry up and take the Soul Eater. Please, Tyr, give me back my rune, or else I'll take it by force. I will not give you the Soul Eater. Oh, so you plan to fight Ted. You kill your own father, send your servant Gremio to his death, and now you want to fight your best friend? How sinful you are. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Soul Eater, I spent 300 years with you. I know all about you. The meaning of your curse, your evil intentions. On the day I lost my home, you sold the souls of everyone I knew in this world. During 300 years of wandering, you caused a great many wars and plundered countless souls, including Odessa's and Tyr's father and Gremio's. You took them all. You steal the souls of those closest to your master and grow in power. Ted, what are you talking about? Hurry up and get the Soul Eater. Having the Soul Eater near me has given me power. Just enough power to move my own body. Now, Soul Eater, I command you as your former master. Take my soul now. Judgment Knights of... I feel like there's not enough drama of Tyr like trying to hold the Soul Eater back. Look at this. Look at these trigrams here. This dude is being absorbed by a trigram.
It ain't good. Soul Eater rune is not like a good rune. It's a...
Really? You didn't think the evil intentions part or soul plundering or countless wars wouldn't indicate to me that it was a bad rune?
Okay, just you know, giving the Eli 5 to the audience.
Alright. Good. That's good. Who needs a body that can't be controlled? I now return the 300 years of life that you gave me, Soul Eater. Damn it, unbelievable. I'll have to. Why didn't I just Soul Eater her? Yeah, okay, I'm doing it now. Alright, she dies. That's it. Game over. The Emperor falls. No? Really? Detestable creature. I'll take that rune from you someday. Ho, 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 ho. I teleported away. Don't look like that, Tyr. I chose my path. I think it's farewell for sure this time. Take care. Live your life to the fullest. For my sake, too. And for Gremio, who wasn't really my friend. He was unloved by everyone. No one liked him. This must be moonlight weed. Everyone is waiting. Let's hurry and take some home.
I like Amelia's like, I don't know what the hell is going on. Let's just move.
Yeah, I agree. We're gonna get back there, and there's gonna be someone waiting by the dragon who's like, if you move, I'll kill your dragon. My name is Bad Gaius Maximus. I'm the level boss here. I'm like Nicolord, but with less story impact. Look, I get it. Not everyone can be as good as like Bebop or Rocksteady from Ninja Turtles.
Yes. Go
I don't have
on.
anything to follow up with that.
Okay.
So it's just, you know,
They
they
are
were
pretty
good
great
bad
characters.
guys. Yeah. They
Although
pretty
there are
much
definitely some
epitomized sub-boss.
incarnations. Yeah. They're a pretty good sub-boss, yes. Oh, I meant to correct myself. The Rage Rune, you were right. The Rage Rune is the upgraded Fire Rune.
Yes.
Thunder Rune is the upgraded Lightning Rune.
Which we don't have. Connor, I like it when people say that I was right. It doesn't happen very often.
I'm pretty sure most of the time you're making the correct decisions here. In this game, certainly.
I mean, in the game, perhaps, but not in life. I'm wandering around on what I'm calling a streamer journey, trying to figure out why I stream, what I'm going to stream, and how I'm going to stream it. And I feel like the Count Ronald Swan VTuber may be the next step that I need to take. But even then, that's just how I'll stream, not why. I've lost that somewhere over the years. I've lost my muse, Connor.
I mean, there's definitely a trope, one of these like tropes that you could probably apply to yourself here, where it's like you need to go on a journey.
That's what I just said. I'm going on a streamer journey.
Well, but I mean like a real physical journey, maybe like a cruise.
Maybe, yeah, but there's COVID and bird flu right now, Connor. Like,
I couldn't be more afraid of getting in a sealed metal container full of dumbasses.
Today, I read monkeypox is in England. So
oh my God, Connor! My stress level is doubled. Oh my God, it's so bad. All right, we're staying with the nice. I don't know. Is she the head maid? She looks like she's the only maid of this castle. Yeah, I mean, she probably makes a pretty good salary, right? There's at least like 5 Dragon Knights in total.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that if there's only one maid, you know, she's probably serving all of them. So they clearly have quite a bit of money if they just have suits of armor standing around. You know, doesn't look like it's too hard to clean up the stone floors. Maybe you beat the rugs every 3 months or something, and you know. You're back, Amelia. Yes, Sir Joshua, here is the moonlight weed. Next, we need the black dragon orchid. I'm ready to go anywhere in the world for it. But there's a problem. What is it? Futch went to Gregminster Palace to get it. The only place one can obtain the black dragon orchid is the floating garden at Gregminster. I shouldn't have mentioned it in front of him. Futch has been captured, and then hypnotized, and then given the Conqueror's rune. Alright, so this is pretty advanced graphics for the time. For in-game stuff.
I thought it was awesome.
This ain't bad. It reminds me of the SNES Aladdin game.
Now that had good graphics.
It did, and it was fucking hard as shit.
Yeah.
So it was like the Game Boy Jurassic Park game. Or Lion King.
Yeah, I was about to say Lion King.
The SNES Lion King was not made to be beaten. Disney was just like, make it as hard as necessary so that people have to keep renting it from Blockbuster.
And it worked.
They made Blockbuster. Wait, am I playing solo Futch?
Yep.
Oh, fuck. You're right, that is a black dragon orchid. Who is it? It's me, the Emperor. That is my question, young man. You must be aware that this is the Imperial Gardens. You're the Emperor! I never thought I'd run into a flower thief in a sleepless night. Judging from your outfit, you must be a Dragon Knight. Yes, Your Highness. I'm Futch, Dragon Knight 9th class. An apprentice? And what might you be doing here? I came to get a black dragon orchid, Your Highness. Please let me go. I really need this orchid to wake up the other dragons. Dragons. It must be windy again. Let me adjust my mustache real quick. Young man, you must leave immediately. You'll let me go? Hurry, while I still feel generous. Yes, Your Highness. Oh, I'm supposed to move by myself. Okay. I didn't realize. I mean, just so much had happened. Phew. Was that really the Emperor? Must have been that sheer presence. But he sure was different from all the rumors. He let me go and... Oh well, now that I have the black dragon orchid, I'd better hurry home. Right, Black? Oh, I'm just in time. Who are you? I've already got the Black Dragon Orchid. Bye. What an uncouth boy. You should be punished. Judgment Night, sir. Ah, burr. Oh, that's way worse than I thought it was. Fudge, are you all right? Fudge, wake up, Fudge. I must bring back the Black Dragon Orchid. It appears you're awake. Huh? What? Where am I? Where's the orchid? All right, let me ask you a question. Is this actually just like an illusion Wendy has prepared?
No.
All right. Don't worry. When we found you unconscious in the forest, you had the Black Dragon Orchid in your hand. We had a hard time prying it loose. I see. And the dragons. Yes, I made the antidote from the 3 ingredients and gave it to the dragons. They should be awakening soon, now that their inner dantian is actually, lower dantian is flowing. Dr. Liu Khan, what was the 3rd ingredient? It was your kidney, your left one, young man. For the 3rd ingredient. Is something the matter? I'll tell you. The 3rd ingredient was a dragon's liver, and it came from... No, not my Black. I'm afraid that when we found him, Black was already dead. Hate me if you want, but we had no choice. But Black... No! Commander Tier. Oh, sorry, he's much deeper. Fa 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 fa, me 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 me.
Do re mi.
Commander Tier, Joshua's dragons have awakened. Let's go to Joshua's quarters to draw up the alliance pact between the Liberation Army and the Dragon Knights. He should agree to help us now. You're right. He hasn't committed to an alliance yet. And you know what? Papers are definitely the way to get somebody to agree to join your military forces, and not just like, hey, we should join forces. Like a verbal agreement. Commander Tier, on behalf of the Dragon Knights, I thank you. Well then, Joshua. It looks like we'll be fighting together again side... Oh, this sounds right. Yep, this... Okay, it took me the whole episode, but here we go. 43 minutes in. But against a different enemy this time. Commander Tier, the Dragon Knights will join you to defeat the Empire. Now, we could finally return to Torrent Castle. I can't stand the smell of dragons. Humphrey, I have a request. Request? Come in, Futch. You know what this is about, Futch? Yes, sir. A Dragon Knight who has lost his dragon must leave the dragon's den. Now that you have lost Black, I cannot keep you here. I understand, sir. Black probably died to save my life. Futch, don't blame yourself. I'm alright. I just want to believe that Black saved me. Humphrey, will you take Futch with you? I won't have to worry about him if he's with you. I understand. This is like... Again, I know nothing about Berserk, but this is like if Guts got a squire, right? Thank you, sir. Commander Tier, when war breaks out, we'll rush to your aid. Master Tier, Master Louis Khan wanted to return, so we are about to fly him home on a dragon. Would you and the rest of your men like a ride too? Okay, you tell me whether I say yes or no.
Yeah, sure. Because you're going to have to go back and team up with your blacksmiths to get that guy.
Alright.
I think this dragon stays there, and that's how you get back to the location.
Okay. That's fine. Wait, how can he be a Dragon Knight and not know how to use a sword? What is his purpose? Just flying on the back of the dragon? Like,
When did they say that he didn't know how to use a sword? I missed that.
Just now, they said he needed to be trained in a sword.
Oh. I guess, yeah. I guess they just sort of like maybe it's like lance. You know, maybe they know how to use lance, but not a sword.
I will fly you home on Thrash. All right.
I got to the next part of the guide, and this person has like leveled up all their characters to 65, and then, like,
65.
yeah, and then they gave like a screenshot of every single character that you can have in your party, like how they built them out, how they equipped them. So that was like checking out. I was comparing some stats here for a second. But yeah, the next step we can I think we can get the blacksmiths.
All right, hold on.
So if you want to know any character, like who's the most powerful character or whatever, I can be comparing.
All right, hold on. Wait, I'm moving for no reason. What's going on here? What are you talking about? You don't trust my instincts? Yeah, of course, no one trusts your instincts. Because you're like a thieving rapist. Your instincts don't make me laugh. I'm voiced by Christina V. Thanks to your instincts, we almost got captured by the Imperials, remember? I wasn't quite myself that time. What's the problem here? I'm saying I have a hunch. He's a spy for sure. That's why he won't talk. That doesn't necessarily mean he's a spy. What's going on here? Oh, welcome back, Sir Flick. Master Tier? Hey, how ladylike of you to try to talk to me in front of Kia. But for you, it's a lost cause. Watch your mouth, you rat. Alright, I don't know what the fuck any of these people are doing. Everyone in this building is insane. I mean, they did all join a terrorist force. Alright. I guess we keep going up until we get to the store. Oh, wait.
You got the sound crystal, you could use that.
Yeah, exactly. What does this necklace do anyway? 25 defense, huh? Okay, doesn't go on this person. Is it like female only, like some of the equipment? No one can use necklace? It. Yeah.
Only Gon and Kuromimi can use the golden necklace.
So the dog people.
Yeah, very strange.
I'm worried about the dragons. Alright. Yep, Connor, this is the one. Right here. Just remember, you literally asked for this.
I did not.
You told me that this was the one.
This was the one that you could use with her, because we've been waiting for any sound options.
Uh-huh.
Hey, man.
I like how it says win when it's clearly just a clown.
It was clearly just a horn. It sounded like a bike horn.
Well, I'm hoping we have Warhammer 40k tonight, because that show needs to end at some point. We keep crawling towards the end. It's painful.
It can be difficult to get people to link up, for sure.
I don't know that it's that specifically.
Oh, is that what that's not
We
the
mostly just fuck around and then don't find out.
You got parties going down the path that says, "Don't come down this path."
Oh my god! Don't remind me. was incredible. It was incredible, dude. It literally just had like huge signs saying "Don't come this way," and you were like, "That really makes me think you wanted us to come this way." And I was like, "What part of animals you've already fought and are too strong for you? Their bones are outside the cave. Makes you think you should come that way?"
I don't know. Just maybe it's just I'm too used to video games, and like it's the path that I haven't traveled. It's there.
Don't worry, medical officer. It's just that Humphrey could be a little friendlier with others. By the way, who is the silent fellow here? Kasumi and Kryn captured him hanging around. Oh, sorry. He refuses to say anything, so we were waiting for you to come back and decide what to do with him. Tyr, are you Commander Tyr of the Liberation Army? Thank goodness. Now I can complete my mission for Master Warren. I kept silent because I was under strict orders to not speak to anyone until I met you face to face. Kasim has recently begun to apply extreme pressure on the rebel factions. He's looking for a comeback. My Master Warren is a famous man of wealth in the north, long respected even by the Imperials. But as a man of honor and generosity, he harbored many fugitives in his mansion. As a result, his home was surrounded by Kasim Hazir and his troops. Master Warren and Sword Victor, who just happened to have dropped by, fought hard against the Imperials, but they were eventually captured and taken prisoner. This is what Master Warren told me to tell you. Commander Tyr, Victor is one of our most powerful soldiers. Warren, despite his wealth, is an honorable man with a large following. We must go and rescue them, because we're out of money. At present, Kasim Hazil's troops number more than 8,000. And they're a trained army, whereas we're just a ragtag bunch that has defeated every army that has come against us. Commander Tyr, despite its name, the Liberation Army is not yet a united army. But to continue fighting in the future, we need to give the troops some proper military training. Alright, should I say I agree?
I think so.
Let me make the necessary preparations. I suggest you retire now, Commander Tyr. You have a busy day ahead. Alright, so
before heading to your room, we have a time-sensitive character to recruit. So you want to do this blacksmith thing now. Because at a certain point, you won't have access to the full party. And you need the full party to be able to put all the blacksmiths in. So Mas, Moose, Meese, and Mace.
Mose, Maze, Meese. Got it. This is a very normal way to name people. So many fucking people.
108 eventually. Although not all of them could be in your party.
Now, what is the dragon woman's name? Milia. Alright, party is now full.
You can.
Where do I go to get on the dragon?
I think back at the unless you can teleport there, back on the dragon at Dragonite's place. Hey, Pismirka.
Someday, YouTuber and I must finish our business. My journey will not end until I capture her. Isn't that nice? A man chasing a woman over continents. It's not weird at all.
Yeah, it gets even less weird when you actually get the story in the next game. Now you can equip a champion rune and a speed rune, the holy rune, on your blacksmiths, and that'll make it a little easier.
Yeah, because they suck.
Yeah.
But I don't know that I have those. I think I've committed those to other people, but I guess we can look.
Yeah. I think you can buy the holy rune with relative ease. It's not very expensive. Champion rune, I'm a little more skeptical about. That was the one you got at Necklord's castle. Wow. Wow. That noise.
You asked for this. I mean, I'll go adjust it now, but you asked for it.
Yeah, it's
Beg
pretty,
me.
it's pretty rough. But you know, do what you like.
You begged me for it. Now you cast aside your
hard-earned gifts. Yes, I do.
How do I dash? Oh, there we go. Wow, zoom in.
Yeah, a lot faster. Very good for running around the castle. Then once you get used to it, you know, you really can't go back.
I already had it before, and I got rid of it, and I was just fine.
Yeah, you weren't really using it that much though. But
That's
maybe,
because it's terrible.
I get addicted to these kinds of speed abilities. Gotta go fast. I am a scout player on the
Deja vu.
too.
Oh, sorry, I was running in the 90s real quick. Because when I'm moving like this, I'm just thinking gas, gas, gas.
Do you like my car? My friends love that game at the arcade. They like put so much money into that thing.
I fucking hate Initial D. It's awful.
Really? Why?
Have you watched it?
No, I haven't watched it.
It's
That's not
bad.
the game.
Okay, I don't see it here in the teleport list. Read the
See
guide.
what the guide
Figure
says.
out.
Yeah,
No.
you take Milia's dragon back to Seek Valley at the Dragon Knight's Fortress.
Okay, so I need to go to the Dragon Knight's Fortress. Okay, so here's my problem with Initial D. Not only is it super slow, it's really slow. Like, they only have one race every like 6 or 7 episodes. There are also like really, really shitty stereotypes and like 90s tropes bedded into it. Like, the young girl who's like 14 years old in high school, she's driving around with her dad, and her dad's like, you should go get a bikini, and she's like, well, I already got one. He's like, I just want to see you in a new bikini. Let's go get you a new bikini. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. The whole show is filled with shit like that.
Probably just not a too great writer team, and they're just like, we need excuses for people to be driving in cars. You might have wanted to have saved before going.
Oh god, Connor.
You could always hop back in the dragon and save,
God damn it, Connor.
should you so choose.
Is there even
Or
a
you
save
can gamble
point there
your
in the...
There is a save point at the Dragon Knight's den, but there's also one here, but not before you meet Mace.
That's fine.
Right?
We'll
have
just
to,
risk it.
get to Mace.
I'll use dark magic here real quick. Hold on.
Ah, yes.
Wasn't there a way to like save
Yes.
state?
Save state? Perfect.
Yes, save state.
And we're getting it right like the big tab thing right there in the middle of our screen for all the YouTube.
Using the most evil power possible. Well, I'm really not getting any encounters, huh? Oh, I should have just shut the fuck up.
Oh, you got a fucking queen ant, which I don't think you even had before. Pretty sure that's the thing that Ted had to use the Soul Eater on before.
Master, here you are. You disappeared without warning. Master Mace, we are now members of the Liberation Army. We have not forgotten what you've taught us. This is why we chose the path we deemed correct. Master Mace, please give us your support. You've all grown up. I was planning to run away here alone, but perhaps I'll take on one more job. Master Tyr, I'm at your service. Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho.
Alright, let's see if we could use that escape thing that conveniently we didn't bring along.
Yeah, I don't think you can. I think you gotta run there.
I'll just
Back
use
to your
dark
dragon.
powers to get there. As if we keep switching scene transitions, we can force the game to know no. Ho 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 ho!
So now you can sharpen your weapons up to level 16.
No, but I can already do that.
Could you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No, I don't think you can.
Well, we'll go back and find out. I
Yeah.
probably have a bit of money sitting around. I don't know why
I
I'm
think-
using this voice anymore.
Yeah, I think Mason's the only guy that can get it up to 16. The
Well,
guy here says that because Mace can't sharpen his own weapon, he's the only one in the game that cannot get his weapon up to max.
Wow, incredible. So he can't get it up, huh? I feel like I learned too much about him today.
But he can get everyone else up.
Wow. What a guy.
He's like the world's best fluffer.
Incredible. Never would have imagined looking at him, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Some people have incredible talents. I forget why I'm using this voice. I don't even know what it is. I still managed to get to the wrong level. Alright, so tell me what incredible combination of party members I should be using.
I don't know.
You
Let's
just
see,
told
does
me you knew who the strongest party members were. Literally moments ago.
Well, I said I can give you all the max character like stats. So if you want to know like, oh well, how does Victor compare to Pesmerga? I could tell you.
He doesn't. Pesmerga's better.
Pesmerga is really actually on the whole like probably worse because he has more power stat and more attack stat, but like I think he suffers at most of the other stats compared to Victor.
Where's Kai?
Ruby is pretty good. Crowley is a very good caster, obviously. Let's see. Let's compare Crowley to Cleo, caster wise. Usulu has very strong attack powers.
Who?
Usulu, he's the Tiger Man.
But is he strong enough to make it in this party?
He's pretty top tier. You know, you can bring who you like. So Crowley has 221 magic. Let's do a search. Cleo. Compared to Cleo's 172 magic. So actually, Cleo's still pretty dang good, I'd say. Wow, like Grimio had like trash magic. Sylvania has 152, 154. And Ruby has 170 magic. So, you know. Anyway. So actually, Ruby is a better caster than Cleo, surprisingly.
I don't need 2 Cyclone casters. I just need whatever the alternative version of the Earth Rune is.
That's Mother Earth rune.
Well, we don't have that.
I think you do, actually.
Really?
I feel like you did. I definitely know that one, you know, the,
You're
Helion has-
overestimating us. You also thought we had the
yeah.
Thunder Rune and we didn't. I got a Rage
right.
Crystal. So I want
Rage
that.
Crystal is the upgraded fire one.
Yeah, we're just gonna use that instead of the Earth one for now. I mean, invincibility is nice and all, but I'm looking for murder. Okay. These people
Yeah, it
are
looks
all-
like Ruby's pretty top tier, Crowley's pretty top tier. Fusalu's a top tier frontliner, Pesmerga's top tier frontliner.
Yep, nothing says top tier frontliner like short range caster. Yep.
Well, no, Crowley's a top tier magician, but he's not good
374 health. Huh?
otherwise. He's not like going to be good at regular battles, basically. I think Kasumi is going to be in your party in the next area. Victor's a top tier character.
Okay, well now I'm out of money. I save it because a lot of these people need equipment now.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't bother necessarily upgrading all these people right now. You still have a few areas before you get.
I mean,
like,
Crowley has a level 2 or 3 weapon. He definitely needs to be upgraded.
Crowley might have a level 2 weapon. I don't know if that's going to affect his casting ability, and he's not going to be actually.
Yeah, but I
attacking
also
you.
need him auto attacking.
Yeah, but he won't if he's not. If he's in the Crowley, if
He's in the front line.
But he probably shouldn't be in the front because he's like a caster, right? Probably has no health.
Listen, man, I don't know if you've ever seen the old buff wizards, but like wizards used to be dudes who were fucking hugely jacked and carried sword. Gandalf had a fucking sword. Okay, that's all you need to know. Gandalf had a sword.
I mean, Gandalf's like a living god, right?
All right, that is technically true in a way, to some extent.
I will be right back. Let's see.
Okay. All right. We have a ninja suit on layaway. Really? Can't believe that emblem is counted as being better than the guard ring. Alright. Head thing for both of these boys. That's for now. Guy, fucking 30 health in the front row. 130 defense is not making me feel good. Now we need to drop off, level up. Also, money. Big money.
Okay, sorry about that.
Yep, I'm almost finished cleaning inventories. We're gonna level everyone up for a little bit. And pick up some cash just to level some weapons. Specifically,
Clive is also
Fusu.
another top tier character.
Well, I can't have everyone in my party all the time, Connor. I don't know if you know that.
Sure. I'm just telling you, like, that's another good option.
Yeah, but I'm trying to mock you in the process.
Flick is also a top tier character.
No, he's not. There might be a... No. There's a difference between a top tier character and a strong mechanical character, alright?
Is there?
Yes, there is. For instance, a waifu is always a top tier character.
Ah. Let's see what the stats here are.
Clive might be strong mechanically, but is he a waifu? No.
No.
Am I using him? No, not a top tier character then.
Mina is available. She
Is not a top tier character. I mean, she's a top tier waifu, but
actually she has pretty good magic. Decent attack.
is she a magic archer or?
It doesn't seem to say. She might be a frontliner.
Somewhat more difficult to use.
I mean, given how easy the game is, she's still a viable option.
Keep saying that. I don't think that means what you think it means. I just remember getting defeated by Nika Lord.
One time.
It's
Yeah.
true, it was my only defeat.
He is like a pretty big power. What's it called? Like
He's a
like
wall.
ramping up of power.
Yeah, he's a wall.
Yeah.
Alright,
I had
what's
a lot
this
of-
raging crystal? Yeah, what do the raging crystal and cyclone rune do for me? Before I try to use them and then not know what their abilities do.
Okay, raging rune. I will look it up. Okay, Cyclone Rune. That's 400 damage to one enemy. Healing Wind, heal one ally. Storm, 500 damage to all enemies. Shining Wind, heal all allies and 500 damage to all enemies.
Okay. What about raging?
Rage. I would put the Rage on Crowley, by the way, and maybe the Wind on the. But anyway, Rage. Okay, 150 damage to all enemies. Dancing Flames is 400 damage to all enemies. Explosion is 700 damage to all enemies. And Final Flame is 900 damage to all enemies. Actually, Rage is not that great, to be honest.
You just said it does almost twice as much damage as the cyclone rune stuff.
I guess. But
What do you
like,
mean, I
the
guess?
Shredding,
That's pretty fucking straightforward.
the shredding is 400 damage to one enemy, so that's a lot more damage than the Firestorm, which is 150 to all enemies.
Yeah, but
If you're talking about, because the real dangers in this game exist from single entities. If you're fighting multiple enemies, the likelihood is that you're fighting like regular guys and not bosses. Although I think there are some multi entity bosses in this game.
ConorHughes.
Yes.
Alright,
But
we're
there's
just
also
leveling
the
up.
Thunder Rune, which if we could acquire, might be also pretty powerful. On Crowley, Thunder Rune is the Rainstorm, 100 damage to all enemies. Raging Blow is 600 damage to one enemy. Ball of Lightning is 1000 damage to one enemy, and that's the third tier spell.
Yeah.
And Thunder God is 900 damage to all enemies. So that's pretty good.
The single target one's fine. Alright, let's see how good some of these guys really are. Crowley just out here thinking he can get away with not using anything. Forget about it, Crowley.
At like 8, when he has like 8 spells, he can basically cast those in most of your matches anyway.
After we play all those other games, we'll do Parasite Eve, and then we'll do Parasite Eve 2 so we can get the eternal shower scene.
Yes.
You don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means, no.
So on the transition between disc 1 and disc 2 of Parasite Eve 2, your character Iabria is taking a shower before getting in a boss fight. It's actually really fucking hard. And I think the thing is unskippable, so every time you lose, you have to take the shower again. On the other hand,
no.
on the well, I was listen. I wasn't a thirsty lad like yourself.
I see.
I was a kind young lad of pure heart who just wanted to beat what was essentially is his name Patches? Like the World of Warcraft boss who's basically just like the butcher. He's just got like large arms and he's a huge dude made up of corpses. It's that, but in Parasite Eve. He's the size of the motel you're fighting in. Like, you have to fight him on the first and second floor. So the thing about Parasite Eve is that after you beat the game, like all Parasite Eves, Parasite Eve 1 and 2, once you beat the game, the real game begins. Like, where it unlocks the actual hard mode stuff and all of the gun mechanics come into play. Like, just beating the game is okay, but like, in Parasite Eve 1, you haven't won until you've beaten the Chrysler Building, which usually means doing like 3 or 4 or even many runs until you have a fully automatic SMG that fires 30 bullets around, carries like 100. The bullets are shotgun shells, and they also set you on fire when they hit. And they fire sniper range, so you just basically spray a whole area down. So you can steal attributes from guns and give them to other guns, essentially. Parasite Eve 2, when you beat the game, you can unlock the Gunblade from Final Fantasy VIII. But instead of being a lame, useless thing where it's a revolver that shatters the bullet into the blade and it's the vibration of the blade shattering that causes you to deal extra damage, the spine of the... So it's a one-sided blade, right? And the spine of the blade is a shotgun barrel. So as you cut through someone, you can fire a shotgun into them point blank.
I love it.
And I think it has the Renzo Kuken mechanics from Final Fantasy VIII, where like it'll prompt you when to pull the trigger to get that perfect slash. Anyway, I'm joking about that. There's no way we'll play Parasite Eve 2. It's a good game, but it's not that good. If they remade it, though, I'd play it in an instant for sure. Absolutely, 100%. Parasite Eve 1 and 2 begging for a remake.
I remember the game. I think it was on Dreamcast, right?
PlayStation.
Oh, really? Okay. I think
If it was
sure
on
it wasn't ported over
Dreamcast,
there?
I don't know.
Or maybe Sega Saturn?
I
I remember playing it at a friend's house.
I have the disc still.
Okay. I thought he had a Sega Saturn.
Sega Saturn. My man right here, calling forth the ancient beings.
Yeah, well, also with Dreamcast, right? I love my Dreamcast. Dreamcast is such a great system.
This guy is out here talking about Phantasy Star Online.
I never played that game, but yeah, I heard.
Wow. You don't know about Burning Rangers then? Burning Rangers. Da-na-na-na-da-na-na, Burning Rangers.
My MMO experience was.
I mean, it's not technically an MMO, but all right.
Oh, is it not? I thought it was.
So you could play it online, and there was a huge online community for it, but it was only for super rich people who could afford an internet connection and, all that other stuff back in the day, 56K and all that.
Right, yeah.
A lot of people didn't play it online because it wasn't really an option for them. Anyway, there was a tie-in for Phantasy Star Online where they included a firefighting essentially like expansion pack that had an amazing soundtrack. Let me see. I'm gonna get it for you. I just keep giving you music today. It's that kind of day. All right.
I could trade you. I was looking up Resonance of Fate, which is kind of like what when I think of Parasite Eve, because it's like a fantasy anime with guns, you know. And to me, they're similar, like cosmetically. And there's a really good soundtrack in that I will share with you. That way,
Right.
this is an exchange rather than one-sided.
But I can't watch it until after the stream, or else.
Yeah, no, I mean,
You only need to listen to Burning Rangers until you get 30 seconds past the Burning Rangers. If you don't like it, you got to get at least that far. You
Okay.
haven't experienced life until you've experienced Burning Rangers.
yeah, my MMO experience, if it's correlative, it was Ultima Online and then EverQuest.
We need to get you for EverQuest. This guy's hardcore right here. We need to get you into Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah, I never played those games.
So
You know,
Final Fantasy 14 can now be played entirely as a single player game if you don't have time to make friends. The AI has been trained to know the fights. So you can play it as a single player experience.
Very
And
nice.
it'll generate AI companions for you that will actually do the boss fights for you.
Is the story like good? I mean,
Yes, the story is really good.
Yeah,
It should be noted that it's currently the most popular MMO in the world. It has finally surpassed World of Warcraft. After World of Warcraft had their huge kissy fit fight, or whatever it was, a large portion of the community followed Asmongold over to Final Fantasy XIV. And at that point, they got surge. They got a surge of population.
Is it necessarily a demarcation of the quality of the story when an MMO typically it's
good.
like,
It's good, bro. No question. It's good.
Okay.
It's actually
Okay.
really good.
for instance, your Discord, you were chatting about Eve, and like a lot of people play that game, but I doubt the story is like.
No, they don't.
Why? people
First
play
off,
it.
the story is not good. There isn't a story to Eve.
That's what I would think. Yeah.
Essentially. When Eve started out, it was like a living service. Like the devs would do events, like show up in person in a mothership and like act out stories. They don't do that anymore. They just let people create their own content by betraying each other and stealing outing,
Yeah, I remember that's what,
doxing each other's
Lord-
real life stuff and like emailing their boss and being like, hey, I just stole all of this guy's stuff and here's what he says online. Yeah, dude, Eve is fucking wild.
That's terrible.
It is terrible.
But regarding the like the living content thing, I remember that's what Lord British would do with Ultima Online.
Yeah, I'd point out Ultima Online is not currently still doing that.
No, not at all. Yeah,
Lord British.
Lord British.
British. British. No, I don't want to change party members. I want to figure out what I'm supposed to do next.
Oh, you want me to tell you what's
what-
next? I think we're going
now
north.
I rest, right?
Yeah.
Matthew said I needed a rest.
Oh, I think actually we're gonna have new characters in the party again.
Oh my god, I literally just got done leveling these characters, Connor! Connor!
You get them back.
Commander Tyr, it appears that a spy has infiltrated the Liberation Army. While you were away, I sent Kasumi and Kryn on a reconnaissance mission in Imperial territory. So if you permit, Commander Tyr, I'd like to oversee military training maneuvers tomorrow. Okay, what am I supposed to say here?
As you wish.
Thank you, sir. You must be tired, Commander Tyr. I will leave you now. Thank you, Matthew. I'm glad you didn't knock or say you were coming in any way, so get the fuck out of my room, you weirdo.
Right.
Commander Tyr, the coming battles will be increasingly fierce. I am prepared to win. I'm prepared to do anything to win, no matter what the sacrifices may be. Alright, well that's a creepy way of saying he's going to commit some war crimes in the immediate future.
Right.
He's going to do the Matthew Goes Insane arc. Okay, what am I doing now?
Let's see. After resting, return and talk with Matthew and watch the scene. Try resting in his bed.
No, I'm right
Oh,
here.
let's go. Yeah, okay. Do you want to save?
Not now. Should I have?
Well, might want to save state.
Oh my god, I used it once, Connor, once. It is a forbidden art. Alchemy, the science of understanding, deconstructing, and reconstructing matter. However, it is not an all-powerful art. In order for something to be gained, something of equal value must be lost. This is the law of equivalent exchange, the basis of all alchemy. There is a taboo among alchemists. Human transmutation. For what could equal the value of a human soul?
Yeah, I watched up to the point where this, I don't know, this lady transferred herself into her dog or something, and then pretty creepy.
Wow. Holy shit, dude. That's so early. That's like episode 5.
Yeah, I didn't get very far.
Wow.
I mean, I liked it.
You are dude. Holy shit. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is incredibly good. It's basically considered one of the top 10 series of all time. That scene you're talking about gets memed on all the time, but it is so early in the series.
It's a creepy moment, no lie.
I can't even tell you what you listen. Critical Role is only exists because of Full Metal Alchemist. Mustang is Travis Willingham and Laura Bailey is Lust. And that's not how they met, but that's how their relationship got kicked off, was that anime.
Right, okay.
You don't even know who those characters are, because at this point in the anime, you've pretty much only met Mustang.
Master Griffith, the Liberation Army. Huh? Yes, I know. They're out training today.
They're suddenly attacking us.
Yes, I know. I don't. Do you mean to say our spy was mistaken? My God, what shall I do?
Can I guess who the spy is? All right, let me think about this. The spy can't be anyone that I've optionally recruited, right? Because this is a mandatory story event, right?
Correct. Yep.
So that pretty much like completely what are they, like Tyr, Cleo, Matthew, Matthew's companions. I don't know. It'll probably be someone that surprises me, but
they're right in front of our eyes.
This is a serious problem.
All right, you go report to General Kasim while I try to stall them. Battle at the northern checkpoint.
That's fine. I'm just going to use my ninjas to win.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the guide says, now that you have 3 ninjas to win, battles are very easy. And you outnumber them by quite a bit.
Yeah, but I have to not lose any team members. Is the
But
thing.
if you can predict if you can predict their orders, like, you're pretty much guaranteed to not lose anybody.
All right, let me get a drink of water first.
Mm-hmm. It's not your business. If we can avoid bloodshed. Of course, but some soldiers may prefer not to surrender. So give me some time.
Yeah, of course it's a ploy. Yeah, I
Better
agree.
attack at once.
Do the best you can, but don't waste your lives.
Oh, nope. I didn't realize we were that far already. Oh, Dragon Knight. Yield to bow? Makes sense.
I can look up what that means.
I mean, it probably means if they use bows, you get fucked.
The enemy's next plan is bow attack.
Alright.
So I think charge beats bow.
The blood of youth is bubbling back.
I think you do better with those guys if you use them after you've like had one fight with them.
Okay.
See the power of the science. Here's the plan, and make sure you obey it. I swear by my sword that I'll defeat you.
They still dealt almost an equivalent amount of damage.
Yep.
Even though we had
that
a
was
boosted charge. That was ridiculous.
ridiculous.
I was boosted, guys. I was boosted. My ELO is too high for these fools.
I thought if I joined the Liberation Army, I was all set for life. I was wrong. Well, I'm dead. Maybe I shouldn't have supported fascism. Hell, I guess we lost. Alright, we surrender. Lives are precious things.
I'm gonna recruit him, obviously, right?
Yeah, you want to recruit him.
Join you and betray the Liberation Army? Oh, so Imperial Army, promise me one thing. Will you spare my troops? Of course. I guarantee their lives. Then I'll agree to your proposition. Whether I'm fighting for the Imperials or the Liberation Army, it makes no difference to me. As long as I can eat my breakfast.
Master Griffith,
We will follow you. What wonderful men you are. Thank you, everybody. It's because we all eat breakfast every morning. 3,500 of us.
Commander Tyr, we will march north before the enemy finds out we have taken the northern checkpoint. Sir LaPont, I'll give you a battalion to attack the fortress of Dua. We don't even have... Well... If we have 13,000 men, we do have a battalion's worth. Actually, we probably have a regiment's worth. It depends on what era of accounting we're using. Sir Humphrey, I'll assign another battalion to you. It will only have 100 men.
Uh-huh.
As the protector of the North, Kasim Hazel will be forced to send... I don't know what voice I'm using. Will be forced to send reinforcements to the respective fortresses. Meanwhile, we will sneak into Moravia Castle and rescue Warren and Victor. This mission will be carried out by yours truly, Tyr, Kasumi, Griffith, and three... No! Wait, Griffith, the guy we just recruited is joining the team? God damn it, we keep
I
getting
don't
these
think
fucking
Griffith is like
losers.
in the party.
These D-listers. I wouldn't mind if Kasumi was actually voiced by Christina V, because she voiced the Saintess character from Octopath Traveler, who is like just amazing. I fucking loved having her as the party leader, and she'd be like, "The light is here. Everyone should feel better. Let's be positive." And I was like, oh god, I love this character so much. Makes me feel better about my day with these positive affirmations all the time. Especially with the fucking loser ass professor. Jesus, that dude was like a real fucking weirdo. It was like, yeah, yes, you did set me up and make it look like I had a illicit relationship with the princess and was abusing my position as an adult, but I forgive you for no reason. Alright, it's time for Crowley and Cleo. We're doing the Crowley and Cleo show. Strong magic showing here. Honestly, it might be better to just put Ruby in, because Ruby at least has melee chops. Can still shoot.
Ruby has.
I can't
range
even
shot.
change my fucking oh my god! What do you mean? Griffith, I want you to pretend that you captured me.
Commander Tyr will enter the castle with us, disguised as one of your men. I see, a ruse, eh? I don't mind, but do you really trust me? Think of the fate of your men should anything happen to me.
Okay, so once again, Connor, we will be using the Wookiee prisoner routine. It has worked 100% of the times it's ever been used in history. It's true, I would make an excellent present for your former leader, but you are not a man who would betray your own men. You see right through me, don't you? All right, I'm in. Now that that's settled, let's hurry to Moravia Castle, Commander Tyr. And no one has questioned why he's giving me order. Yeah, I'm going back, obviously.
It's like it gives me like heart palpitations. Like, no, don't take the chest from me.
There it is, the final book. I've got it.
Now you can gleefully run home and enjoy the entire collection.
Or I could just do it next time I'm home.
Yeah, that's the option.
Alright. Let me take a look at sorting this party out, because it's probably in a shitty order.
Oh yes,
Yes, it
you have
is.
tons of long-range characters.
What do you want from me? I didn't get a chance to make these choices. Kryn is like level 0 over here. Holy fuck.
Level 7.
This dude is gonna die to the absolute first chance he gets.
A stiff wind will
my
knock him down.
God. Dude. This party is so jank. I hope that I'm not expected to fight anything of value.
I don't think it's really like a tough. Let me just check.
Okay, because Kryn will just die.
But you could level up right here.
He's
right
not
now.
just cringe, he's cringe. Yeah, I could level up if I could fight anything. Jesus.
Well, do you have the champions rune on?
Do I?
I don't think so. Maybe though.
Kryn doesn't even have it around, bro.
Outside Moravia, there is a very important drop of note: the Master Guard. This is the best armor for a large portion of your roster, including Tyr. It gives a modest +5 to your skill stat as well. The Earth Golems carry them, and I would recommend getting one for your favorite characters if they can use them.
Okay, well. These guys are not strong.
No, but I think these guys are probably the toughest fight you can have right now in the game. I mean, I don't know. Up on that.
Isn't this where you just said I could get the master armor?
Master Garb, yes.
Yes, right here.
From the Earth Golem.
That looks pretty Earth Golem-y to me.
Yeah. Also the name. Pretty suggestive.
ConorHughes and his suggestive content. He's gonna get me kicked off of YouTube.
Well, we did already engage in fluffer references.
Oh god, why? See, stop bringing it up though. Maybe the
Make it
algorithm
weird.
missed it the first time.
I just like
It doesn't matter. My AP Gaming is not actually monetized, so it only has 35 subscribers, and I think you need 100.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah. So easy.
I'll try and
Fortunately,
hop
I
on
got
my,
Kai.
Fortunately. Yeah, Kai. Basically, Kai and everyone else doesn't matter anymore. I'll try and hop on some my other Gmail accounts and give you some scripts.
Oh my god, Connor, you don't have to do that. APGamingREAL, which is where these videos go, is not what one would call the highest tier.
It is your tier though, so I support it.
APGamingREAL is my tier. Wow, Kasumi is so fast, she's actually faster than fucking tier. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
dude, 3 damage. Oh boy. Crowley is really bringing the heat. Holy! Old Master
no one ever
Crowley.
said put him in the front line.
Yeah, well, who else am I going to put in the fucking front line? The whole back line's filled with L's. For losers and Cleo.
Loser tiers. Yeah.
What do you want from me, man?
I don't know why the game, like, what game designer was like, yeah, let's give Crowley and Luke and all the best characters, let's make them frontline characters, and that way you can use their garbage attacks in the front line.
Balancing out the fact that they can one-shot regular enemies. Just clear a whole field. This game was not thought out well mechanically. The weird leveling system is absolutely crazy.
I like the leveling system in so much as it's pretty easy to do whatever you want.
It is great at letting bottom tier characters quickly catch up.
Yeah. Which I think, that's serviceable. The second game has like very much like improved mechanics on all fronts. Like graphics are better, story is better, all the mechanics are better, all the mini games are better.
Alright, I'm gonna give this one more fight before I move on, because I'm not gonna spend all day harvesting master gear.
Victor is waiting in the castle. We gotta get him back. He's the most important character in the game.
I disagree with every point you just made.
No.
Victor's not in the castle. We don't need to get him back, and he's not the most important character. Wow,
Pretty sure he is.
Kasumi just dropping shit.
Yeah, Kasumi's fast. I was gonna say you could put the spark rune on her, and then everyone has to work on her speed. In fact, she might already have the spark rune.
Oh.
Where there's a whip, there's a way.
Why, Sir Griffith, I'm glad you survived. We heard you were attacked. It was hell, but they shouldn't have underestimated me. Look at who I have here. This is Matthew, military strategist of the Liberation Army. I took him prisoner. Let me in. I'd like to give a report to General Kasim.
Yes, sir. I will inform him immediately. Please wait a minute.
Is this really going to work? If it doesn't, I'll escape by myself.
What a thing to say, Kryn. You'd leave Master Tier behind?
I don't know. I'm a joke character.
Please enter and proceed to the waiting room. Kasumi really trying to take top tier waifu's spot here, man. I guess she doesn't have any competition. No one else is thirsty for tier.
Besides Windy.
She doesn't want tier. She wants the rune, man. She's rune sexual.
Giving compliments in the first outset.
Yeah, because she wanted to trick you into giving the rune up.
And you didn't have the rune at the time.
You make an excellent point.
Yeah,
All right, well then she's just a pedophile, so she's like 300 years old and he's like 15.
right. I accept that.
You didn't make it better. Actually, you made it so much worse. Commander Tier, while Griffith and I are in the waiting room, you must get Victor and Warren.
The prisoner should be on the top floor of the castle. You must hurry. I'm not sure how long I can fool General Kasim.
Sorry, I got a yawn. I've been doing that a lot lately, ever since I got this CPAP machine.
If they capture us, we're dead. Let's hurry.
No, that's Griffith's voice. Where's Kasim? I need something that makes me sound like I'm a creepster. Concentrate, think about someone women would cover their drinks around.
If they capture us, we're dead. Let's hurry, Tier.
Now, that's not his voice, but that is someone women would cover their drinks around. What did that say? Ah, pink paint. We're just picking up all the good stuff. Whoa, we're undead sorcerers. That should really say something about us. Why would undead sorcerers be just floating around in here? That's pretty weird, right?
Very.
Kasim is actually dead. He's an undead sorcerer.
The elite soldiers here are your only source for rage runes in the game.
I already have a rage rune, so I know that's not true.
Well, beside, as far as farming goes.
Oh.
Yeah, the Taikuku ware, I think that's also pretty top tier.
But I can't use it. But I bet you that the ninja can use it. Wow, I'm shocked to hear that the ninja can use. Too bad for you, you're not, bitch. Wrecked. Old man gets better gear than the little girl. Actually, when I say it like that, that makes perfect sense. You'd want to protect your elders, right?
Maybe. Depends on your elder.
Wow. Don't keep your grandpas around this guy. Fucking sacrifice them. The Keep of Darkness. That doesn't make this guy any less creepy. Whoa.
Definitely need that unite attack. The Whipmaster drops either the bonsai or the goddess statue, and it's like a super rare drop.
Whoa. It's fast.
Yeah. Not fast enough.
He made a whole generation of people furries. With that shirt.
Right. He's the Gaston of wolf furries.
Wow, that's your go-to? Gaston?
I guess.
Really?
Yeah, I tried to think of somebody.
I mean, look, I get it. He's roughly the size of a barge. Oh, is Crowley like down? Oh, shit. What's the problem?
Luckily, you can just use Cleo's water magic and resurrect him.
Which one does that?
The top one resurrects everybody and heals everyone to max.
Is that
Sorry, when I say the top one, I mean the bottom one.
You can tell they only had a limited number of animations and just recolored them.
Yeah.
This game.
I mean those 3D graphics are like, that was a big deal.
One day we'll play Grandia 2 after we've played 16 other games. And then you'll see about 3D graphics.
Yeah. Well, the spell effects get better in 2 for Suikoden. But, I mean, graphics was never really where the game absolutely shined. I'd say story is where people have the most affection for it. And, like, the mechanics of all the different characters and stuff.
Apparently they just like characters who only get one line, like John or Pesmerga. They make their whole lives about it.
As a kid, I find, I would read into, like, the design and, like, those one lines, like, a lot.
Fucking artists. Holy shit.
Meanwhile, I think when you're older, like, you need to be, like, impressed by the game has to, like, tell you, because, like, you're, like, less inclined to, like, buy into the value of, like, say the art production or whatever.
Ooh, Crowley lived. Nice. Nice work, dude. How is fucking Kryn faster than Cut the Tear? How?
He's a thief.
How?
Yeah, I mean, just because he's like a creeper doesn't mean he's not good at his job. That's why
Just
he's in the army.
Wow. He's in the army because he tried to poison us and we said, hey, if you do that shit again, we'll fucking murder you.
Yeah, but he's
I
lovable.
feel like you've desperately underestimated why. Wait, what the fuck's happening? We can't cross this. I'll take care of it.
See, Kryn's useful.
Oh, it's me, Kryn. Just doing weird guy stuff again.
He's surprisingly resourceful.
I'm about to human resources him out of prison. Shit. We did it, Master Tyr. This must be it. You're late, Tyr. Oh, wait. He's southern. You're late, Tyr. Nope, that's not it either.
Yeah, he's not like Southern Plantation.
I've been waiting forever for you to show up. There we go. Why don't you stay a little longer and cool off? What did you say? Who do you think you're talking to? Catch me if you can. Master Tier, I've opened the lock. Yikes. Whoa, I was just kidding. You must be Commander Tier. I am Warren. Thank you for coming for us. Didn't I tell you they'd come, Warren? You certainly did. We don't have much time. Let's hurry. Wait, what about the other person in prison? No one's gonna talk.
Oh yeah, what happened?
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Matthew Silverberg? 3, maybe 4 years? Why did you leave the Imperial Army? Because of that incident? That is one reason, but more because I dislike myself intensely when I am fighting. And yet, you joined the Liberation Army, strange man. Why don't you come back to us? Ah, I see. You dislike capitalism, yet you participate in the system. I'd rather not execute you as a traitor. You needn't worry about that. What do you mean? General Kasim, we've been surrounded by the Liberation Army. He's Southern now too. Ah, I see. Those attacks on the fortresses were a decoy. You're getting rusty, Matthew. When the reinforcements return, the Liberation Army will be wiped out. If they return, that is. What's that? We have just received word that the troops are... sorry. How do I get a Southern guy? We just received word that the troops sent out to protect the fortress were ambushed by the Joustin army. What? Why, those... You did this, Matthew. That is correct. This morning, I sent a letter informing them of the Imperial Army plans to invade their lands. The city-state of Joustin is hungry for this empire. It's quite easy to manipulate them. Traitor, you dare sell out this land to the city-state. I have no such ambitions. I merely manipulated them. In no way have I joined hands with Joustin. It is likely that the city-state will temporarily occupy this region, but the Liberation Army will permit that no more. Damn you to hell, you conniving turncoat. Master Matthew, are you alright? We've pretty much taken care of business outside. Yo. What was the translation for this one? You know what I mean? Like, what do you fucking say in Japanese? Looks like we've returned just in time. General Kasim Hazil, now it is my turn to make a request. Please surrender. The ideal empire you once envisioned has changed beyond recognition. The Emperor himself, to whom you pleaded loyalty, has changed too. Do you still plan to cling to the past? I still. You are a stubborn man, Kasim. Like the rest of the 5 great Imperial generals. Think about it. Do you really think the Emperor is the same man we once knew? I don't. You know he isn't. You are one of the Emperor's loyal followers. Isn't it your duty, then, to try to convince him to mend his wrongful ways? The 5 great generals were unable to prevent the Empire from deteriorating. Therefore, the time has come to help the Emperor open his eyes. Do you not agree? Alright, I surrendered. I'm glad you understand, General Kasim. Now we're gonna execute you. Nope, he joined us. Okay, we're not executing him. We must retreat immediately, Commander Tier. Why are we always fucking retreating? We've literally captured like thousands of troops at this point. We took out the Emperor's greatest heavy cavalry unit. We have all of his generals. How could he possibly have anything left to fight us with?
It's the city-state that's attacking, though.
Well, it's one fucking country. It's not even a country. It's a city.
It's a city. They're a big place.
A
You
city-state
go
is
there-
just a really fancy city.
No, it's
We
a
have-
city-state like
We have the
Union.
armies of like the whole fucking empire on our side. How is this possible?
The city-states are more like Greece, ancient Greece.
Yes,
Like,
you're describing one city.
It's not one. It's many cities, and like they
That-
could
no,
have-
it's a
it could be pretty powerful.
It's not a city-state if it's one city, Connor. They didn't call it Athens and also Sparta. They called it Athens.
But at one point, there was the city-states of Athens, and there was like multiple cities.
No, there was the
what
city-state of Athens, and it was just Athens.
I think it was the Athenian or the Aegean League, the Athenian League, something like that.
The Aegean League is a bunch of city-states.
Right. So
It's
that's what
literally Proto-Greece.
okay.
That was powerful.
It's a whole bunch of city-states.
My
And they
guy,
are
when
powerful.
Sparta went to war, they were like, who are we going to bring? And they're like, I don't know, 300 Spartans. And everyone was like, wow, to fight 1 million people? And they're like, that's all we can get. You know, what do you want from me? You think I got Spartan rental money here? I'm a city-state.
Our whole tribe is like totally dedicated to fighting. We only have 3 guys though.
Yeah, but they also executed. Okay, I'm not going to go into that.
Yeah.
This is where we're at right now. We'll be
Yeah,
back next week for more. We got some closing thoughts here for today.
Just a quick reminder, also that chest back there was the Mother Earth rune. So if you want to go back for that, you can. go
Oh
back.
my god.
Yeah, it's kind of lame, but yep, that's the only way to get it. No closing thoughts. Enjoy your Warhammer tonight.
I mean, I'm going to play Warhammer in a couple minutes here. I'm going to be playing Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate Demon Gate. Chaos Gate Demon Hunters.
Huh, I don't know that one.
It's because it just came out like yesterday.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the one that had the really great trailer?
I mean, I don't know how you'd rate the trailer, you know?
Okay.
I've
Yeah, I'll
stopped
look up.
watching trailers for the most part. They're mostly deceptive and useless.
Oh, I see it here. Yeah.
Yeah.
This looks cool.
Yeah.
Check it out. Are you gonna stream it, or are you just gonna play it?
I think I'm gonna stream the first part and get an idea of what people like and don't like, you know?
Okay. I will probably check it out.
Okay. All right, that's it. We'll see you guys next week.